All right. Oh man, it's been a hot minute. Or a hot, what? More than a year, man. Oh hey, yeah. So somebody is in chat. Yeah, it's been more than a year since I've streamed, I think. But now I've got my. Is everything okay? Yeah, I've got my old smartphone acting as a webcam, which is much better quality than what I used to have. Although the placement is, yeah, the placement is far from optimal because it could stand to be like 20 centimeters higher. And I've still got my old setup of having my singing or vocal microphone over there catching my speech, and it looks like everything's okay and levels are okay. I don't know. You tell me, because I cannot hear the stream actually. So if the game's too loud or if my speech is too quiet or whatever, you let me know and I'll adjust. Okay, that's great. Yeah, somehow I couldn't get the monitoring work when I was fiddling around with the limiter and the compressor, but I'm guessing it's okay. Um, Wait, there's something. There's one of those annoying games where you actually. Wait, yeah. The game completely stops if you know, focus on another window, which is kind of poopy boy, whatever. I have no idea what this game is about, what it's like. I know it's supposed to be really confusing. I bought it when I was on like a horror streak. Oh wait, one more thing. I checked the lighting because now there's very soft lighting coming from over the screen on my face, and generally, oh yeah, IRL, we are always on a horror streak. Yeah, let me check if I can, I have my new LED lights. Let's see if I can get just white light going on. I can. It looks, but I don't think it's gonna do much actually. Yeah, I think the lighting is whatever. But people are not here for my face. They're here for my absolutely sublime jokes and banter and whatever game I'm playing. Got my green tea, and I'm gonna check if the game can be played with my controller. It should be. Oh yeah, it's a recliner, like something I basically inherited, and it does like cool stuff that I don't really have the space to do. Like it reclines all the way back. Maybe I'll get to it in some stream. Yeah, it's been a long while. I'm gonna yap for a wee bit and have my tea, and then we start with Eclipsium. I think I have other games geared up as well eventually, but I haven't been really up to speed on what I actually want to stream. And then there's dozens of games I want to get back to or replay that I could stream. Oh, I'm really looking forward to Alabaster Dawn. Dawn? Yeah, Alabaster Dawn. And yeah, it's going to be in early access for at least a year, but it's from the creators of Crosscode. Crosscode was just amazing. And it's been, what, more than 7 years since I played it, I think. Oh yeah, Rune Rock Arena is coming out next week, which I don't think I will stream. It might make for a really interesting or fun stream. It's kind of local, as in made where I live, gladiator management game, and it's sick. Like, it's the 9th installment of the series. It was, I think the first one I played was, properly the first one I played was 4. It was passed around on like burnt CD-ROMs that people were kind of dealing each other at school, and I had no idea how to play it, but it's really fun. Not sure how it's gonna pan out though, because one of the draws of the game for me, until 5, I played them really a lot, number 4 and 5, was the way of the lore, which was completely kind of hidden in a menu, was written. It was really funny. And I don't know if they've managed that in English. And I played 7. I bought 7 for like $3, I think. And it was an online game, and I played it like religiously for a couple of weeks when I lived in Japan. And what else? There's another horror game I have that I kind of want to play on stream. It's supposed to be really short. Days Without Incident, I think, is the name of the game. Yeah, controller seems to work, at least in the menu. Let's see. Yeah, but that one's supposed to be really short. And off stream, I've been playing Motor Slice, which I heard good things about, but now the person who recommended it is just losing all credibility. And Demon Tides, which is more fun, but there's something a bit off. It's like Mario, which one? Super Mario Galaxy kind of game, or Sunshine or something. And the movement is kind of fun, but there's something just like it feels a bit too slow most of the time. Oof, okay, yeah, that's extremely suspicious. But I don't know, say hi actually if you're a person on the bot, but I think it's a bot. Yeah, I'll start swinging the banhammer again. Yeah, not the first time, man. Yeah, banned. Okay, now it's very easy to ban stuff. I remember it used to be more tedious somehow. Okay, let's maybe slowly start getting into it. It's a bit of input lag, but let's see. If I have to play on mouse and keyboard, then I will, but that's whatever. How's the lighting? There's lights kind of behind me, but oh well, never mind. The camera is good enough. Let's play. I'm gonna have to stop for tea at some point. I'm gonna be extremely cross if the central thing at the end is that it was all a dream. Although I guess it could be well done. Don't see why not. Just in general, it's a cop-out. Okay, let's go. heretic, hexen type stuff. And jump. And that's about it. Okay, so, oh, yeah, okay. Scissors, exactly what I want. Let's run. We can crouch, can we run? Huh. Yeah, I have two screens actually. So once on my left, whenever I'm glancing this way, it means I'm looking at chat. And then I have the game here on my ultra-wide screen, which is, I don't know if it's good for people watching. Oh, damn it. Okay, there's one thing I need to check. Because I have this now playing plugin that should not... Oh, yeah. Now I get it. Okay, yeah, now this should be fine. Let me see. Yeah, there's this now playing plugin on the upper left of the screen, which I recently installed. We are streaming. Also, we are just putting our tongue away. I'm guessing we missed the prompt of, you know, what the duo wants, and now we already know intuitively. Oh yeah, there's a scale, of course. Yeah, tongue out. Good start, and we are just rolling with it, as one does. Hospitals, pretty typical horror fare. Oh yeah, and the one thing I hate is jump scares. I'm crashing out if there's a jump scare. That's not a promise, I just don't like them. There's no sprint button, don't think. Yeah, but we are going in knowing basically nothing about the game. It's got this nice old like 90s type of animation and graphic style where you kind of immediately know which doors can be opened and which cannot. And that's cool in my books. Let's maybe not grab anything yet. Yeah, I've also got some puzzle games I might stream, but those will probably just make me anxious to stream. No, turn the radio off. Yeah, just press any. Okay, fine. Okay, yeah, there's no sprint button, which I usually want in basically any game. Especially now that I've been playing platformers. I've been playing Motor Slice, which I don't think has a sprint button, and Demon Tides. Oh, okay, we're just like playing here. Yeah, that's not clunky at all. And the Nightling, I think the Nightling had a sprint button in some capacity at least. That's one of the things I really enjoy in games is like this feeling of momentum and speed. And then if it's done badly, it's really off-putting for me. I'm sure I'm not alone with this. But this is no platformer, and I don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen. Looks cool, and I do like the sound design though. I played something similar earlier this year, but I don't remember what it was or the name of the game. I remember the entire mechanic was that you would kind of have to control your hand and move your hand around and grab stuff and do some like rudimentary puzzles with it. It was a cool idea, but the game just wasn't very fun. It was also horror. And it had some basically chase scenes as well. Okay, we have achieved entering Eclipsium. Okay, fine. I think they should have probably made it clearer that you have to go to the latch and cannot just interact with the gate. Like anywhere on the gate. It's a gunshot. I'm sure it's fine. Trouble. Just touch the lantern. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's how lanterns work. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if my like follower notifications have gone approved. I used to have sound effects for people following, but it's been such a long time since I streamed that I don't know if any of that stuff is saved in anywhere. It should be on Twitch, right? They have the server space. And I don't know if I have those files anywhere. They were like individual sounds from some guitar stuff I did. Okay, here it is. Eclipsium, I guess. Oh yeah, there's also Pathologic 3, which I'm considering playing on stream, but it might be a bit much. Like there's always so much talking going on without voice acting, and I don't think I'm comfortable doing that many voices. Oh, Oh yeah, easy. First try. Okay, chat. Let me know. Do you climb ladders like this? Because I always grab the side, right? I think. Mostly I grab the side in some way and not the horizontal spokes or whatever you call them. I have to actually climb a ladder to say for sure though. Okay, lever. What's the worst that can happen? That's a really good question. No, I don't stream everything I play. I stream stuff that has some action going on. Usually, although I did stream Underrail, and that's like a classic CRPG. So honestly, I'm really not sure. I kind of don't want to like do lots of voices because I am like I'm confident only in my Zizek, and I don't actually I don't want to do a Zizek voice too much. Zizek as in Slavoj Zizek, obviously. Out of all of the famous and widely known Zizeks. So yeah, if it's a lot of reading without voice acting, I most likely won't stream it. And like if the game doesn't seem fun at all, then I might give it like a try off stream. Yeah, I don't have a system, is probably what I should say. Tea, which reminds me, I should probably brew mine. Don't burn your stump of a tongue on the tea. Oh look, our hand is a knife hand. Or shito, as they say in karate. We can cut our way forward. Okay, I'm gonna pour my tea, so just enjoy this amazing scenery. Oh, no, let's not make that gesture with our hand. Okay, so one of the tags for the game on Steam is psychological horror. Also, I'm leaning to my left because I'm making tea. This is my wonderful, wonderful teapot with a side handle. It's got one of those on the lid and on the upside of the teapot. They put like seaweed on the crate when they put it in the kiln, and it makes this pattern. So they're all kind of unique. Not kind of, they're definitely unique. And it's my most beloved tea position for now. Okay. Also, I should remember to sip my tea. Tea. Yeah, psychological horror is one of the tags for the game on Steam, and that's my jam, kinda. Okay, it was a single-use knife, but I'm getting something like an Eastern European vibe and a Civil War kind of thing going on. You know, with the person running down the street with a Tommy gun. A Tommy gun, but you don't have. There's no Tommy guns in the Eastern Bloc, is there? And being shot. So let's see what it takes us. I do hope they're doing the From Software thing where we're looking at all of this stuff and then we get to walk on it. Like foreshadowing where we're going. Okay, we can stare at our hand. And I'm sure that's not an ominous print at all. Oh, also, like at the start of streams, I usually play music. Like I have chat open and everything. I'm just kind of making preparations. I just find it's nicer to play some music, like OC Remix music, which is DRM free, and you cannot like be sued for or banned on Twitch for playing it, I don't think. Okay, what? Now we're only looking at our hand. And I find it's kind of nice to have like an intro screen going on before I actually start, instead of kind of hopping right in. Okay, this should be interactable, but doesn't seem to be. Can we just start jumping? No. Do we start back at the hospital? Yeah, we do. Wait, that's backtracking. Okay. Think I've got it. It's all kinds of it's all kinds of disorienting. Was this here the first time? No, this is different, isn't it? Oh, okay. Yeah. Nice. Oh, I like this. There is like a checkpoint. We are moving very slowly now. Yeah, there's like a checkpoint where the hospital moves to, and we exit the hospital in the checkpoint area. That's nice. Okay, let's... Do I have the jump? Did we glitch into the... Yes, I guess. A little bit. Okay, am I missing something? No, we have the knife back. Ah, okay, that's like the weapon wheel. And the tutorial for doing that just came up after I figured it out. Nice. Are we supposed to be? Yeah, we are. Normal, yeah. We're supposed to be moving slow. I'm probably just fooling myself. I think we were moving a bit more quickly before we died. Or maybe I am just kidding myself. And I notice I'm sort of trying to locate this game in a genre, if that makes sense, at all times. Like, I started with horror in my mind, but now I'm more thinking of games like Myst or, you know, that type of adventure puzzle mystery game. Okay, we're doing jazz hands because we're balancing on this. Yeah, it now at this moment it feels more like Myst than what horror games like PT or Visage or something. But also I don't like that I'm trying to categorize the game so readily, I guess. I guess it's just been on my mind today after reading and sort of parsing my thoughts about like genre and understanding and music stuff like that. I mean, if you... Okay, it's the police, but it has nothing to do with me, I don't think, so it's gonna be okay. I don't know if you hear the sirens, but I did. Yeah, if you try to categorize a game very readily and kind of rigidly as well, then it really affects what you expect from a game, and you don't kind of like raw dog the experience of playing it, I guess. None that is like definitely and univocally bad. Like sometimes you just want like a certain genre of game and enjoy it as a representative of the genre. But it then also kind of forecloses on a kind of experience. Like you've decided beforehand. Now I'm moving faster again. Yeah, like the genre decides beforehand how you experience something and what the experience is like. Like it conditions the experience. But then again, so does anything you might know about the game beforehand. Which is kind of why I wanted to go into this knowing as little as possible. Okay, elevator. There's no elevator. And there's no light. Hmm. Can we jump down from there? Not from here, obviously. I'm gonna take a sip. I wonder if this game does the pathologic thing. At least what Pathologic 2 did, I don't know about 3. Where every time you die, the game saves and then there's some kind of change in the game world, even if you just forcibly close the game right as you die. It might be cool, but let's see. One thing I was supposed to get for streaming was a mic stand, because now my mic is just like freely grabbable like this, and it's lying on the table, and it's directed directly towards my mouse, or almost directly, and it catches my mouse clicks, and I'm just always kind of uncertain of how well my voice is picked up, because if I speak into the microphone like this, it's probably going to be a lot clearer, or I don't have to kind of project my voice as much. But things are as they are for now, until they change. Okay, yeah, how stupid of me. There is no elevator, there's only jumping down. Why would there be an elevator even if there's a sign? Yeah, I'm also streaming to YouTube and not just Twitch. But YouTube keeps saying that the bitrate for the stream is too low. I don't know. I couldn't change it right now, and if it looks like garbage, I just delete the video. I think it should be okay. No matter, I'm doing this for fun anyway. And streaming games I want to stream to an extremely small audience. If I have any audience at all. Although the YouTube stream, I think, gets saved automatically. There's an invisible wall here. Yeah, I'm playing with a controller right now. There's many games where you just kind of don't have to have a controller, but they're so much better if you play with a controller. Yeah, the video is small. Here, yeah. I've got an Xbox, whatever, Elite version 2 controller with which I play most games. Like, my setup is so weird. So I have this table I made myself where I could kind of build my PC inside the table, but it's like the tabletop is knee height. At the time, I didn't have like a recliner or anything. I was just sitting on the floor all the time. But streaming is a lot more comfortable on the recliner, especially if I stream for hours. You know, shifting positions is much nicer on this thing than it is sitting on the floor, even with... Oh my... Yeah, even with like cushions I have on the floor. So if I play with mouse and keyboard, I'll be like this, and that's so suboptimal. Although eventually there's going to be a game that I will stream with mouse and keyboard, and I'm just gonna have to place the camera better, or you know, something. It's one of those things where you just kind of have to go. We'll burn the bridge when we get there. Oh wait, are we supposed to be cutting the stuff? Yeah, probably. No, we're not. Oh. I don't really see why you have the prompt return to normal at all. Unless you're like really grossed out by the transformations. I suppose there's going to be multiple different transformations you can do. Oh yeah, one game I'm most likely going to stream is Ninja Gaiden 2. With, you know, the stipulations of working out every time I die. Or beat a boss. That's gonna be so fun. Until there's a beat I cannot beat. And then at least I am going to be swearing like hell after a while. I mean, I love working out, but like the flow getting cut, and after a couple of hours of, you know, gaming and working out intermittently, it's going to add up. Come on. Also, yeah, I'm not sure if the face cam should be larger. I don't know why it should be, but I don't watch... Okay, yeah. I'll adjust it in a bit. Yeah, I don't watch lots of streams. And usually if I do, it's kind of on in the background. Or for some other reason, I don't like care that much about how well I see the streamer. Okay, can we cut stuff here? Yeah, I'd imagine anything you can cut will be clearly signposted. Okay, I'm stuck. What the hell? Supposed to be walking down? No, no. Like, this looks like we should be crossing through here, but there's no... Yeah, there's no ledge grab or anything. Yeah, me too. It's got like a very distinct style. And I always say style is more important than like photorealistic graphics. The music is also pretty good. Like, it adds to the same dreamlike quality. Oh wait, did I just completely miss this? Oof. Yeah, I completely missed one part. Somehow I thought there were just like two routes going down there. That's fine. Earlier today I was just thinking about some streamers who kinda self-deprecate and they go like, oh, but I'm a dumbass. I was thinking, yeah, couldn't be me. I literally have a PhD. And then I get stuck on a really simple thing. Okay, it's too dark. And why wouldn't you? Well, there's many reasons why you wouldn't take an elevator. Let's do. So one thing that I feel a little bit anxious about in this streaming setup, globally esteemed academic. Thanks. Yeah, yeah. And okay, yeah, I think in this context it's better to be a bit self-deprecating than kind of crashing out and going like, no, I have peer-reviewed papers in international journals. Like, it's better to kind of own if you're being a dumbass in a video game. Yeah, so one thing that makes me anxious about my current setup is I changed phones to begin with because of battery issues. And I don't know if the phone that's currently serving as my camera is gonna hold up. At some point I'm gonna check, 'cause I think the Droid Cam application has like a battery display. It's a bit annoying that the game like completely freezes if not freezes, but like it doesn't continue running in the background if I highlight another window to like check anything or fiddle with OBS or whatever. Because if it didn't, I could just like fiddle around with settings, while you listen to the very atmospheric cave sounds. Also, I should be brewing more tea. Yeah, I'm a green tea fiend. Still, the last time I streamed, I don't think I had energy drinks on stream. Yeah, exactly. Although I think it's coffee more often than tea. Yeah, I don't think I had any energy drinks the last time I streamed. When I streamed Under Rail, there was like one cursed stream where I was streaming for like more than 12 hours straight. And I was chugging energy drinks because I had like a flight to catch the next morning and I didn't want to like go to sleep and then oversleep or like anything like that. So my play was to, oh no. Okay, always go left. Yeah, it was fine. I could then sleep on the plane. No. Okay, this place is making me a bit more anxious because it's confined spaces and I get amnesia flashbacks. I know that you ever play Amnesia. It's fucking terrifying. Oh, okay, it's just like cursed earth tongues. I guess I'm fine with it. Yeah, and Amnesia was just really, really awful with whenever you get a key item, you already know, like, okay, as soon as I pick this thing up, there's going to be a monster that attacks me. So you kind of have to... Uh, no, no, I'm off insanity medication. You had to make sure the coast is clear before you pick up a key. Yeah, I know. Deadpan humor is my favorite kind of humor. Okay, what now? What now? Yeah, and that habit of always checking if the coast is clear before picking up a key or like doing anything has stuck with me. Even though it's been like, I don't even know how long since I played an Amnesia game. Okay, again, am I missing something like super obvious? Probably. Yeah, I was. Wait, is it the same beacon? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Do we just kind of go along the edges? I guess. No, 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 no. Okay. The loose conditions are a bit... I don't know. Maybe they're not. Maybe it's fine. Also cool that this corridor that goes back to where you died changes according to area. Oh wait, this is fine. This is fine. No, it's not fine. No, I think I would be much worse streaming it. I don't know why exactly. Well, for one, because I would be playing it alone, I guess. And wait. No, 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 no. This is stupid. Yeah, because if I'm playing a really scary game, I'm playing with friends. Like, there's no way I'm playing one alone. And if I would be streaming, I would be kind of in my space on my own, but just with possibly a chat. And then I guess I would feel embarrassed if I were to scream like a grandmother at something that's scary. Which may or may not happen sometimes. Ah, that's the play. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, easy. Basically first try. And I was plenty scared when I played Fear and Hunger 2 Termina on stream. Which I think it's a really good streaming game. And just a really good game, like, period. Fear and Hunger 2. The subtitle of the game is Termina. And that's like an RPG Maker game. All right, let there be light. So there's, I mean, there are some jump scares in it, but they're really mild, and it's not like a jump scare in like a top-down RPG Maker game is just such a different thing than it is from a first-person game. Which should be really obvious. Not Spider-Man, but the Nightwing was mostly movement based, and I liked it a lot. Like, I think I said at some point that I really like the feeling of momentum in a game when it's done well. Like if there's a grappling hook or you have like a very expressive moveset somehow. I love that stuff. But I don't think I'm touching any like Marvel game with a 10-foot pole. Wait, Marvel? Is Spider-Man in Marvel? Yeah, Spider-Man is Marvel. Batman is DC and Superman is DC. Okay? Why are you gonna do that? Or more like, how do you just know you have to do that? Maybe it's like dream logic. Like when you see a person in your dream and you know it's someone you know, but they look nothing alike. Like there's nothing that makes them seem like that person in any way. Yeah, just put your hand in there. I do like the cutscenes too. They're really cool. Oh, it was not a hole. I thought it was like a just like a black gaping hole. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Optical instrument, just what I've always wanted. So I think I'm gonna have to check some text messages in a minute. And put more tea in my cups. While I'm at it, I'm gonna check my camera battery as well. Okay, this game is really cool. Like it's got, not sure if the original ideas, but like cool ideas at the very least. Okay, let's chill under the tree for a minute. I'm gonna have some more tea and then I'm going to check if there's something urgent going on. I really hope the game doesn't have like a monster that jumps out if you're still for too long. It was such a shitty thing to do. Okay, T-Spot, and I'm going to check messages. My friend is... Yeah, my friend is at some book fair and is reporting to me from there. But the report just says, you know, there's nothing that would be of any interest for me. I'm gonna wish him to find books he likes. Okay, there's also a discussion on like weird music stuff going on. One of my colleagues is asking what I and another colleague think of John Cage's song or artwork, 4 minutes 33 seconds. For the record, I think it's pretentious. It is making a point and can be used as a precedent for some things, I guess, like legally and regarding intellectual property. But I think having 4 minutes and 33 seconds of silence is just really pretentious. Oh, cool. That's a what? An Outer Wilds jump scare. Only it's not like in Outer Wilds. Cool idea, but I've seen it before. Also, I just lost a follower. Somebody checked in and I don't know, I wasn't playing Under Rail or something. Okay, I'm guessing that was like the end of a chapter. I guess it's a cool chapter transition in a way. That you just run into a dead end and die and then like start over from a checkpoint, but the checkpoint just leads to where you're supposed to be going in a completely different area. Also, I don't know, I just went to the back of the house for reasons, and I don't think it's where I was supposed to be going. Oh yeah, also I was supposed to be checking my... Yeah, I'm fairly sure I'm supposed to be going here. Generally, in a game, I will insist on going the wrong way first, but in this one, I'm not sure. Okay, let's chop. Can we cut the chains? Yes, easy. Oh, there's so many directions. Even more directions. Oh, guess there's only one way to go. Or one way to find out what's in here. Also, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, now maybe things make a bit more sense. We need 3 keys. From 3 different directions. And now I think it's safe to assume that all of the ladders that lead down go where we just were. What's this? Do we get to go on a boat? I think we do. Chop! I kind of wish we didn't move so slowly when we're inside. I don't think it adds anything to the game. Even though I firmly believe that developers should kind of have a clear vision and stick to it without apologies. Also, yeah, that's how we get in the house. Okay, what do we use this on? It's a key. It's different. What the hell? Oh, right. We have this. Doesn't do anything. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely more mist than, you know, Silent Hill or Visage. Tea time. What? Oh, yeah, I guess we need a bucket or something. So, time to explore, I guess. I kind of want to stream fairly regularly, but there's always life in the way, you know? And usually I'm home quite late and then have to eat and kind of, you know, do stuff that requires doing. And I'd be streaming at like 9 or after 9 local time, and I just think that's like the worst time to be streaming somehow. Although it's based on absolutely nothing, it could be the perfect time to stream, I guess. Okay, did we come from here originally? I think we did. No, this is where I first went and then noped out. Let's see what happens now. Okay, yeah, bucket. I'm guessing we'll find keys in the well or something. Although I do not think he should be floating, so they should not be acquirable with a bucket. I'm not sure. From what I understood, this game is supposed to be quite short. So I had this idea I would finish it in one sitting, but I really don't know if that's going to be possible in any way. Yeah, probably it's going to be 2 or 3 streams at least. What do we need water for? So, a fire or something we need to put out? Probably not fire. Oh yeah, also we didn't go here yet. It kind of brings to my mind sanitarium. Even though sanitarium was like a top-down or isometric RPG type adventure mystery game, but like the visuals have that similar dreamlike quality, and then with the like the hospital undertones in the cutscenes. I'm just gonna die in here. Oh, okay, yeah. Key number 1. I think I would appreciate a bit more signposting, I guess. Although, no, it hasn't been required so far. Okay, is this gonna be like a jump scare? No. It's a dead horse. Can we close the door? No. Fine. Yeah, I think the pacing is quite good. It's a bit slow, I guess. But not like it doesn't bother me at all. Like it feels like it's building a bit of dread with this pacing. Okay, and then we just get to sit down. No, we get to row. And also, I think with this kind of pacing, there's enough space to yap. That fish. Okay. From a lacerated sky. Now I'm starting to get the amnesia dread. Like I was waiting for the horse to do something when I took the key, and now with the raining blood and fish guts, I was waiting for something like spooky to happen. And I keep reminding myself this is more going to be like mist than amnesia. Is that the... Oh yeah, I'm quite sure that is exactly what happens. Okay, what are we supposed to be doing here? We take the knife out again? No? Ah, okay, okay. Okay, so I don't think it was clear what happened, but like the camera was locked on this character's eye. Yeah, like I cannot control the camera at all. So I just have to strafe. So the camera is locked on the eye at all times. And I have to strafe and then back up, back away from what I assume is a giant lady, but I don't know who. From Claire Eclipsium here. And it gives you a bit of like a dread when like you're less in control than you were until now in the game. And now, yeah, now control's back with me. It's interesting in horror, like you feel more dread because of the music, like the sounds are uncomfortable. And lots of horror movies do that, where they kind of play sounds you can't really hear, but that just like make your hair stand on end. Like if you turn the sound off, a lot of horror movies just don't seem very scary. There's lots of other stuff going on as well, but like in the previous scene, it's really clear that because of the soundtrack, it felt much more tense than gameplay wise it has any business being. Okay, let us again. Okay. Same deal. Claire Eclipsium is staring at us. I like the idea, but don't worry, I'm horrible at emotes. I guess you get better with practice. Hey, do we now get to knife her in the eye? We did not. We literally jumped into her eye and sunk into it. As one does, yeah, yeah. Okay, back at the hospital. And I think if there's a cutscene, we watch it, and I might call it then. I still kind of want to play guitar tonight, and I don't feel comfortable. Oh, now I have viewers. When I'm thinking about calling it, okay, I won't call it. Oh, yeah, I wanted to play guitar tonight. I do not feel. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a big key. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable enough like practicing guitar, especially since I'm so out of practice now on stream. Like sometimes when I'm recording something, I might stream it. I used to do streams where I go over like drum tracks, where I'm sort of like ironing out what happens in the drum tracks and doing like the final adjustments. But that's a long, long time ago. I will do that again once it's kind of relevant. Right now it's not. Okay, so for anyone just tuning in, say hi in chat. Oh, okay, yeah, everybody left. We're playing Eclipsium, and we are carrying a massive wooden key in what I'm sure is a Christ allegory. Okay, this is really cool, like the visual of you looking through the hole in the key and seeing the door open. This is like, I think the devs were cooking with this one. We do not know. As far as I know, yeah, but I do not know what is going on in this game. And I like that it's not making it very explicit. Yeah, see, you're getting better at emotes. I might also get better at emotes if people use them more in my chat. Okay, now there's people there. Do we get to go meet them? Yeah. Yeah, see, with those are, oh yeah, those are the heart things, and those are the pride hearts. Yeah, that's, there's no representation, man. I mean, I suppose it's part of like the regular pride flag. No, Claire Eclipsium, why are they burning you at the stake? And then we just like fondled the person being burned at the stake. This is horrible. Yeah, but there's this of as anyone watching. Yeah, we can light our path. Nice. Okay, this might be a good place to call it, but I want to rant on this thing. Let's look at the Burning Hand because it's my favorite spell in Ancient Domains of Mystery. Yeah, as anyone watching me knows, I'm all for Pride, all of that. Like, I don't think I've been to a Pride march for many reasons, none of which are bigoted, I assure you. And one of the reasons is because, well, I'm only recently aware of the whole like a romantic thing. I'm sorry, I'm checking messages at the same time. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was only recently made aware or became aware of all this aromantic stuff, that it is a thing you can be. Like, this is a moniker you can have, or like an identity you can have. And it made a lot of sense when like I kind of read up on it and then kind of mulled it over and like, you know, good taste of how I feel with the word. But then like I feel like it's a weird category of queerness, I guess. Especially for someone like me. Like, I'm super male passing and I'm, well, male coded and straight passing, I think, if I pass as anything anyway. So I feel like I don't have like I don't feel comfortable saying like, yeah, I belong in the queer community, even if definitely people who are in it would kind of welcome me as an ally at least. I still kind of have this feeling that no, this is not for you, you know? I don't know if that makes sense. This is a ramble that I'm trying to like put into words off the top of my head. And it's not like I feel like I desperately need to be recognized by the queer community or anything like that. Like, I don't, honestly, I don't think I care. It's more like my disposition is that it's just because of who I am, it's just not for me, you know? And to put it like in really kind of clear but kind of blocky terms, it's like, no, a romantic is not um, kind of queer enough to be part of it. No, that's not it. Because I think like most people, yeah, like literally it should be right. But then there's like a narrative of, like, I don't know, forbidden love, for example, which super valid, obviously. But then if kind of the playing field is already conditioned by those kinds of narratives, then there are some orientations which just kind of get ruled out. But again, like, personally, I wish queerness was more about just which genders you like or which gender you identify as. But for me personally, like, that's fine. That also speaks of like a certain type of position in society where I don't feel like threatened or anything because of who I am. Or if I do, it's, it has lots to do with like life choices on and okay, yeah, let's just not go there. Oh, it's, I don't know. I would hate to watch the stream myself. Not because what I'm saying is bullshit or anything. Maybe I don't like hearing myself speak very much. I'm pretty used to hearing my own vocals and my singing. That's fine, but talking is a nightmare somehow. And then if... No, I don't think it's a language thing. Maybe it is. Like, maybe I imagine I hear my accent much more clearly than somebody else might. And it's embarrassing to hear that I have, like, an accent. Even though everybody has an accent, but, like... I do not like the accents of people around me. Yeah, I do hope it is like that. Like, I don't mind being ambiguously European in how I speak English. Also, like, I'm jumping through hoops not to say where I'm from. I think it's kind of fun. And then, like, sometimes people on stream would also... Yeah, ambiguously European. It is perfect. Yeah, sometimes people who are watching would kind of start guessing where I'm from. And honestly, kind of enjoy that. Oh, the soundtrack of this game is so good. Like, it's dreamlike and it has this, like... It sounds like a horror game, but... like all the really nice sounding songs in horror games. Like, this song sounds like you are making a discovery, you know? Okay, there's nothing there, so just press forward. Oh yeah, also I just said I'd call it soon. I will, but let's just see what's around the next corner. I don't know if I've had any viewers on YouTube so far. I don't think I have. I have this OBS multi-chat plugin going on where I can see both Twitch and YouTube chat. But so far there's only ever been chatters on Twitch, so I don't know. Okay, so can we still see the... Oh, I like the industrial landscape. Like all the smokestacks in the horizon. This is great. But can we see the... You know, we saw the big tower. Not now, obviously, but... Is it like going to be a permanent fixture on the horizon, or are we going there, or have we already been there? Is there like... Oh, this is nice. Like, obviously it looks kind of horrifying, but the visual appeal is pretty great. Can we light like all of the candles in the game? No. Only certain candles. Okay, when I started, I was not prepared for these kinds of like industrial scenes. But I love it. Now it seems like, oh, there's pig carcasses. Yeah, it seems like it's going to be like a really linear game, like an... Yeah, it does, it does. Can we just... I guess we have to cut some pigs. No, we don't. No. Oh, yeah. I heard about Psychopomp, but I never played it. Okay, what are we supposed to be doing? Supposed to do this? No. I think I considered getting Psychopomp, but then probably just ended up not feeling it. Like, it looks cool and it looks like if I were in a very particular state of mind, I think I would play it. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, but in the end, I thought I was watching a playthrough of it, or like an analysis of it. And in the end, it just made me feel like it's like more edge than point, I guess. I'm guessing we have... Yeah, okay. There was no choice, we just dropped off of the hooks. Okay, we play until the next, like, very clear and distinct, like, rest point, and I'll call it then. Because as I said, I still want to play guitar tonight. But I will return to streaming sometime in the coming days. Oh, my, like, the next week or two at least seem like they're going to be rough for me, and probably honestly longer than the next couple of weeks. But yeah, I'll try to get back to streaming this game fairly soon. To cut it? Why would the knife work? Okay, yeah, yeah, whatever. Somehow you'd think a metal grate would require the, the optical tool rather than a knife, but I'm not too upset. Yeah, I want to get back to streaming this game very soon, hopefully. Okay, yeah, this is where we call it. This is a good place to pick up, don't you think? Chat, what do you think? Is this not the perfect place to pick up from? Because I think it is. Only one way to go, no puzzles, we don't know what lies behind, so this is where we call it, okay? Yeah, I want to get back to streaming the game sometime soon, but like I said, I usually get home quite late. I might do an afternoon stream, but let's see if I can, because of the aforementioned roughness of the next couple of weeks. Saturday nights might work, but we'll have to see. Okay, thank you for being here with me, and I'm sure you followed already, so thanks for that as well. Thank you. And I do... Wait. I'm gonna check some stuff. I'll see... Okay, the nearly 2.5 hour stream only took like 40%, less than 40% of my phone battery. Wait, also, yeah, I have this... Yeah, like this. It's just me, all screen. So phone battery is fine, and sound is fine, game is fine, everything looks okay-ish, which is nice. So I'm gonna put on the ending screen like this. You get an internet point if you can figure out the prompt for this from like the commission from an actual artist for the ending screen. And I'll give you a minute. It is not an anime. Okay, it's so stylized you can hardly tell what's happening. I can, because I made the commission and I saw like the very, very rough draft. Okay, I'm not gonna reveal it. No, nobody's getting... Yeah, glasses flying off. That's very clear. One day somebody is going to get it, I hope. It's going to be a lot of fun. But I'm going to leave it. I'll be giving hints eventually. so somebody might get it one day. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for watching and following and subscribing.